Good morning. Hey, what's up? Got some lighting going on. Right now, I'm in the highway on a standstill. Let me fix myself here. Got my hair done. I'm in a standstill. All right. So, my journey is to go to work, but unfortunately, I'm here. I'm not even moving. So, right now, I'm just kind of just shooting a video right now. So right now I'm going to take a few minutes on talking on the topic of the personal development, personal growth. Okay, you probably see all these cars behind me. So the letter J, to continue this journey, the journey is to enjoy it. I'm right here stuck. I'm able to do things in the car, as I put my brake on, my parking, I park it, just wait to some movement happening right here. But the letter today is J for journey. I go back and reflect at 2013, I did my first marathon, like my full 26.2 mile marathon. And in my mind, I saw myself in the finish line. And whenever, this is like the golden rule for me, if I ever do a race, if I see myself cross the finish line, even before I even start training, I'm doing it. Because now my mind is set that I'm going to finish. So that's great. That's awesome to finish, get your medal, take your pictures, be with your family, and be sore for the next couple of days. But one thing I definitely will say is, once I said, yes, I'm signing, I'm putting my money in, boop, done, now game is on. Now this is where the journey begins. The journey begins on your first run, on your first stretch, going and getting your playlist on your phone and starting to say, all right, it's time to train. Some people just want to get to the finish line. And this is maybe months, maybe a year away. But you got to enjoy this journey, the process. I think of my journey training to the marathon. I'm like, man, I remember getting up such early or running at middle of the night. So many different things. And when I look at it, I'm like, yeah, that was a great journey. And I want you to really think of your goals or goal that you have in your life, right? Once you do that, then you're able to say, you know what? Let's really enjoy this journey. Because when you enjoy the journey, it's everything. You're gonna have your ups, you're gonna have your downs, you're gonna have your moments, but they're memorable. It gets you stronger, believe it or not. Right now I'm stuck. It moved just about an inch or so, but guess what? I'm enjoying myself. I got time for myself. I could get a little something to eat, which I have in the back. I enjoy the process. I eventually would get to work. I eventually would go through the process there and the usual stuff. But right now, enjoy this journey in your life. Enjoy, because we take it for granted. We take all of these things for granted. And these are the things that I want you to really think about. Your journey. It's beautiful. You look at a book, right? In a book, you find that there's a story in the book. There's a beginning and there's the ending. But guess what? You like the journey. You like the in-betweens. You like the story of the book and how this book is going to end, or with some of the different suspense that's going to take place. So do that for yourself. Stop worrying about all of the other things, but just enjoy it. All right, it's a process. And when I did my first marathon, it was tough. It was very tough. Physically, mentally, I think I prepared myself pretty well, and I got it through. I have a story to tell. And that day I became an official marathoner. Always wanted that name, right? Always wanted to be classified with something, and I did. And these are the things I want you to reflect, to think. And, yeah, there's the finish line, but think of the process. Like, in New York City Marathon, you know, you start up in Staten Island and you wind up in Manhattan. Very hard to even think of, and you're on foot. So as I was going through Staten Island to the bridge, the Verrazano Bridge, I'm like, wow, this is amazing. The helicopters all over you, the bird's eye, you're watching, and then you get to Brooklyn, they go crazy for you. Brooklyn cheering you on, bands, performance, people. You go to Queens, a little quiet. Go to the 59th Street Bridge. Then you go to Manhattan, First Avenue. Go to First Avenue. I didn't know First Avenue was so hilly, up and down, up and down. It was tough. Get to the Boogie Down Bronx. Everyone was just hanging out. You go back to Harlem. Then you see the Central Park on Fifth Avenue. Once you see trees, you start becoming very happy as a runner. And those who have ran a marathon, you know, especially New York, I think I did like 4 or 5 already. And each one is always the same experience. Then getting into the park, going to 59th Street, coming around, and eventually you get to 26 miles, but it is not done. You get to a little hill, which is your point 2, and once you get there, you see the finish line, see the people there, you see people cheering for you, and eventually you got to the process, and you won. I could have said, yeah, I'll start. Oh, I forgot to tell you. In the beginning of this race, on mile number 1, I injured my right calf muscle. Go figure. So I was with that pain for the rest of the race. Didn't give up one bit. Wasn't even planning to. Don't give up your race. Enjoy this journey. So I hope you can think about it, reflect in your own life, in your process of growth, in growing personally. And this is going to be it for you. This is going to be awesome for you. So have a wonderful, wonderful time and day. Please subscribe, like, share, look at the descriptions. I actually have a list of books just below that you might be interested on finances, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, No Excuse. What do I have down there? The 10X. I mean, I got some really powerful packed books just below. Let's hit the link. Get it. Let's make some changes on our lives. All right. Have a good one until the next letter for personal growth. All right. Again, the letter J for the journey. Enjoy it. Bye.